Hello fiber friends, welcome to the Pretty Twisted Yarns YouTube channel. My name is Teresa, and this is my little corner of the interwebs where I share all about yarn and what I've been doing with it. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back and checking out what I have to blab on about. And if you're new here, welcome! I hope you enjoy some ridiculous content because I'm sometimes a ridiculous person, but I have a lot to share with you guys today. I have a finished object. It's not even a sock. I know, crazy. I have some whips, some new yarn to share with you guys, so grab a cup of something, settle on in, maybe with your project, and let's get into the nitty-gritty, shall we? So last episode, which, by the way, this is episode number 28. Last episode, I shared a whip that is now finished. It is my planned pulling Asshat by a Whimsical Wood Yarn Co. You guys, I freaking love this hat so much. It's super slouchy, and I need opinions. I want to make a pom-pom with the leftover yarn from this. Would that not be so cute? I kind of want to mess my hair up because I got like little hair extension pieces that have pink in them, and it's super cute, so I don't want to mess my hair up, but gosh, this is so cute. I can't even, like, with a pom-pom, yes? Let me know in the comments below, does my hat need a pom-pom? I am almost 100% sure that it absolutely does need a pom-pom. So this is my new obsession. One of the whips new cast-ons that I have is another one of these hats. So I've been trying to update my Ravelry page, so I'll be adding this to my Ravelry page and link the pattern below, but again it is the planned pooling Asshat by a Whimsical Wood Yarn Co. And I love it so much. This colorway is called Grainbow. This was the fundraiser yarn of the month for July, and I just can't, I love it so much. I shared last episode too that it was kind of an experiment on controlling the tension, and in the pattern it is a, I wrote it down, a $4 pattern, and she teaches you how to not have to math but still get the effect that you want. So I changed needle sizes a bunch and I did some different things with it, but either way, it is psychedelic and cool and I love it. Do you like it? Let me know in the comments below. So that's my only finished project, but I'm super happy. I blocked it. I just loosely block hats. I just soak them with wool wash, kind of lay them flat and pat them. I don't do anything special with hats for blocking. I don't really feel like they need it as much, unless there's maybe cables or something, but this did not have that. It was just knitting, knitting, knitting. And I did a folded brim because I didn't want to purl, so I didn't. So I just knit, I think 2 inches, folded it, grabbed the cast on edge and knitted it together with the project. So it just makes a folded brim. So you can kind of see right here. It's just folded, super easy, no purling required. Bonus! I do have a couple whips that I didn't knit a lot on, but I did knit some on, so I'm going to show you anyhow. So this project I have half of the project done. I have a hoe. This is a colorway that I dye called Almost Famous. And I hand knit this on my Lavish base. It is a 64 stitch sock. I did a little pop of color here in a colorway I dye called All Blown Up. And then the same thing with the heel, All Blown Up, and the toe, All Blown Up. So this is Almost Famous. And I am this far on the second sock. I love how this is knitting up so much. So I just have to finish the foot, and then I placed markers here for where I'm going to do the afterthought heel. So I mean, really, it's almost done. I just need to finish it. And I'm using ChiaoGoo US 1 2.25 millimeter circular needles, which is my go-to for sock knitting. It's a 32-inch cord, my absolute favorite needles of all time. And then these little stitch markers here just kind of count my rows for me, so that when I'm doing the second sock, I don't have to count my rows. I just place one every 10 markers, and then I'll take the one off of the finished sock, put it on here, and then it's like easy peasy. That's kind of the type of knitting I am into right now. Potato chippy, not a lot of purling. I don't love purling that much. It's not that bad, but if given the choice, I'd rather not purl. So yeah, I've been doing kind of a lot of vanilla potato chip knitting. These Asshat patterns are very potato chippy, almost like self-striping, because you're just like, oh, I just want to see if I can get these colors to line up, and this flew off my needles. If you've been here for a while, you know I have no problem casting on new projects. It's the finishing of the new projects that I have an issue with. Whatever, it's fine. I don't care. I know what I want. Do what I want, okay? And I have one more whip that I've worked just a little bit on, but I'm going to share it with you anyways. This is a pattern by Stephen West. It's the Painting Bricks sock. This is a $8.02 pattern, roughly, American. And this is all out of my Blacklight collection. Again, on a US 1 2.25 millimeter ChiaoGoo circular. And the black is a colorway I dye called Don't Fear the Reaper. And then we have Come On Barbie, Safety Dance, Lemon Grab, All Glown Up, Poolside, Mystic. So that's the whole collection. And I'm working on the heel flap, which I'm doing black. I think he calls for a different heel, but I decided to just do a heel flap and gusset because it fits me the best with hand knit socks, and I know it by heart, so I was like, I'm just going to insert my own heel. So I got a couple rows done on the heel flap. I've been just kind of trying to do like 30 minutes of knitting in the morning before I start my day, because if I try to wait and do it at night, my hands hurt and I just don't want to knit and play with yarn anymore when I've been dyeing it all day. But if I get up in the morning and knit and get that at least like half hour to an hour in, I'm good to go. And then if I don't knit at the end of the day, it's fine. If I do, cool, I got a little bit more done. But yeah, very, very fun pair of socks. I mean, I just really love it. It looks really, really cool. And these all glow in black light. So with the black here, if you catch yourself at a rave or a roller rink where there's like black lights, you're gonna be the star of the party. So yes, Painting Brick Socks by Stephen West. Very excited to finish those up. Maybe next year? I don't know. I don't give myself a whole lot of like knitting goals. I just kind of knit what I want and just do whatever makes me happy, which is cast on all the things, honestly. So that brings me to my last working project that I have been working on this week. It is a brand new colorway. I'll show you the skeins in a minute, but it is called Barbie Jailhouse, because Ken and Barbie go to jail in the Barbie movie, and I thought that was hilarious. So here's the cake. So it's got like it's a little, the pink and blue is brighter. It's getting a little bit blown out here, but it's pink and black and blue. And I am trying to do the plaid pulling asshat again, because like I said, I'm obsessed. And I am not even at the point yet where I'm going to fold for the brim. But I was able to get the color stacking. So I'll have like a black section and then the pink and blue section on both sides. I am using a US 7. Not sure what that is in millimeters. Is it a 4mm? I'm not sure. I know sock needles a lot better than bigger needles, but anyway, it's a US 7 Chowgo Circular 16-inch, and I have some bling on this hat. I have a beginning of round stitch marker from Vic's Knits. It's a little sugar skull. Super cute. And then I have a little progress keeper from my friend Andy the Knitress. It's a little pink skull. Super cute. And then I have these stitch stoppers that are pink skulls, which I adore. So this hat, I think, is just going to be so stinking cute. I just love when you can make the yarn do the work for you, and you can just knit away blissfully and be like, oh dang, this is like, how did she do that? So yes, and the pink and the blue are blacklight reactive, so again, if you catch yourself at a rave or a roller rink or somewhere where there's blacklight, this is gonna glow, but the black won't. Ah! It's so cool. I love it so much. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be kind of a very short and sweet podcast because the last time I podcast was only like 10 days ago, but I had a little bit of a glow up. What do you think? So my background, I think I've shared this before, is in, I'm an esthetician. A strong focus mostly on makeup. So I went and I got my lashes done with little pink flares on the end. Ooh, I had my nails slayed by the queen of nails. So my lash artist, Katie from The Beauty Affair, just opened a beautiful salon like 10 minutes from me. And then my friend Jen, who is also local, they both used to do my lashes and my nails when I was working at Ulta. And I haven't had any beauty things done for years, like 3 years, because I was taking care of my grandma and doing all this other stuff. And I decided I am going to treat myself. And it makes me more confident. I love expressing myself through art and wearing art, like tattoos, piercings, makeup. I love it all. I just don't always have time, or I didn't always have time to do these things for myself. And now I do. And it feels great to catch up with some friends and just like get out of the house. I'm leaving the house like every day now for some reason. Sometimes it's just Target, but yeah, like I actually look forward to leaving the house. And if you've been following for a while, you know, I think it was it last summer when my grandma was really bad, right before I went to Rhinebeck, there was literally a period of 3 months where I didn't even walk outside of my house. I stayed in my house for 3 months. This isn't healthy. So, and then I was going to get my hair done, and I might still, but it's kind of expensive and we had some bills come up. But because I was working at Ulta and in the beauty industry, I was looking through, I'm like, dude, I have like 3 different wigs. I have all these hair extensions, and I came across these clip-in, let me see if I can, these clip-in, just little like peekaboo pieces that are brown, ombre, and then kind of end in these little pink pops of color. And I am loving it. I posted on my Instagram, kind of like a introduce yourself thing. And the colors were in it. So it's not like a lot, but just these little tiny things, because I really don't want to cut my hair. I really like long hair, and I don't know that I want to bleach it. I might still, but for now I'm like easy in, easy out. I can like pop these in if I want to feel bougie. I can take them out if I just want to relax. It's so much fun. I love playing like dress up and make believe. When I was a kid, I played with Barbies. I had Barbies. Fun fact, and I know this show now is like probably it's so racist and so bad, but when I was a kid, I had Dukes of Hazzard bed sheets and comforter. I was a very weird tomboy. I would climb trees and ride dirt bikes, but I'd have my hair done and my makeup done. So it's kind of a weird combination of like being a girly girl, but then also like going out and playing with in the dirt and with the horses. I had horses, dirt bikes, all this stuff. But so my Barbies definitely looked like weird Barbie, which in my book is a compliment. I want to be weird. I don't ever want to be normal. But yeah, I definitely cut her hair, put my own makeup on her with marker, made little clothes for her that were outrageous, and I am definitely going to be doing a weird Barbie colorway probably this week. And I'm really excited about it because it's just going to be really funky. So yeah, my Barbies were, it was a loving way, but like I destroyed them. I just wrote all over them. I wanted to put like cat eye makeup and change their look, and I wanted pink hair on them and all this stuff. And my friends were like, you're so weird. And in the 80s and 90s, kids were mean. This was the like heroin chic, skinny, perfect look. And I am short and round with a big apple bottom, and I got made fun of. I didn't fit in. I struggled with being like weird and awkward and whatever. So now that it's kind of like more accepted and whatever, I'm like, I get to just be myself, and like that's okay. It's an amazing feeling. It feels really cool. I haven't seen the Barbie movie yet. My daughter has, my oldest daughter, and has told me some stuff, and I'm looking stuff up, but we're gonna go see a matinee probably Monday or Tuesday so that I can see the whole movie, because I have so many fun ideas for colorways, but I need to move on to fall because I live for fall. But there will be a few more Barbie colorways before I delve into the whole fall and holiday season. So there will be a weird Barbie colorway coming soon. All that to say, I'm feeling pretty amazing. My x-ray that I had done showed bone spurs in my neck, as well as arthritis, so I'm going in for an MRI to find out. What I think is happening is the bone spurs are putting pressure on a nerve in my neck. I mean, I can feel it. So hopefully they'll be able to do some non-invasive, more not contemporary, more conservative things. Like I do not want to have surgery on my neck. Hopefully they can do like a cortisone injection. Overall, it's not too bad. I've been doing yoga, tai chi, swimming, stretching. I want to start doing some Pilates. I've been strength training my core and my upper body. Getting a massage once a month, like a deep tissue therapeutic massage, just to kind of feel better. But it's not enough to where, like, some days I'm just really in a lot of pain, especially after a dye day. I'm out for like a whole day or two. I'm just like, I can't even move. And that's not okay. So hopefully they can get me some relief. Even if it's 50% less pain, that would be amazing. With that being said, all of the Barbie yarn, the She's Everything and He's Just Ken, is all prepped, and I start dyeing those on Tuesday. It is flippin' hot here, you guys. I know it's hot everywhere. And I'm not saying like, oh, Florida's the hottest. It's not. It's the humidity. So when it's 114 degrees here, that's the hottest I've ever seen it. I've been here since 2015. But the feel like temperature here with 70 to 80% humidity is like 130. If it got as hot here as it does in like Arizona, we couldn't even go outside. I'm pretty sure we would boil. It's intense. So when you walk outside in Florida, it's oppressive. You feel 10 pounds heavier because the air is just so heavy and gross. So, ew. Like, even our pool is like bath water. It's warm. Like, not even lukewarm, hot. It's not even refreshing at all. So that's pretty damn hot when you can't even go swimming in a pool. But anyway, Barbie yarn's prep, dyeing that. My point was I'm trying to dye at night. I don't have a lot of heat sources now that I have the oven because it's just insulated. When I was using steam pans, there's no way our AC could keep up. Even now, if I'm not dyeing, our AC cannot keep up. If we set it at 72, it's at 74. It can't keep up with the heat. So I've been dyeing yarn at night to kind of try to avoid that like overuse of the air conditioner. So I'm thinking Tuesday because Caitlin's in school and Dave will be home. So those will be going out as soon as they're dry and twisted and all of that. A happy horse shit. Okay, friends, now we are going to talk about some new colorways and things that I dyed, things that I learned while I was dyeing. So, first of all, I just want to say, apparently I can't count. Because I have 3. I sent out all the Rainbow skeins have been sent out, and I still have 3 on Posh DK. I don't know if I can't count, or if, like, because I dye so many in a pan. I don't know. But there's 3. So I'll be adding these to my shop. They will be ready to ship. Shop update is happening Monday the 14th at 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time. So these will be in there. And again, these are on my Posh DK. So you could try the Plan Pulling Asshat. Or try it in any hat that doesn't have like cables. I don't think it would look good with any kind of like special stitch work done because the yarn is very loud and kind of crazy. But these would make spectacular DK socks or hats. So those will be ready to ship in my shop. And the dye dump that I did from dyeing all of the Rainbow, I took 3 of my plump base and I made this colorway. Can you even? So a dye dump is I rinse my glove off in some water and dry it off so I can not have to waste gloves, so that I can have a dry glove to speckle or whatever. And then I also, sometimes I'm just left over with extra dye that was, prepped and not used, and I don't want to just throw it down my drain, so I'll take some skeins and do a dye dump to use up that extra dye. It helps the environment, and then it creates one-of-a-kind skeins. So this is, I don't have a name for it, but it is like red and then into an orange and a yellow down to like a royal purple. So yeah, this will do some kind of pooling or something special, but it gives me really good fall ideas to do some space dyeing for fall colorways. So these will be in my shop tomorrow at 7. One of a kind. I have 3 of them on my plump base. Kind of want to keep one, but I won't. Unless they don't sell, in which case I'll grab it and knit with it. Because I think these would make a really cute socks. Kind of looks like fire. Drop some suggestions. Drop colorway name suggestions in the comments below. We have another giveaway this episode, so maybe that will be the prompt, but I'll get to that in a little bit. So yeah, I don't have a colorway name for those. But anyway, I do have a colorway name for this one, and you've already seen the project, but here is Barbie Jailhouse. It's super blown out, guys. Oh my gosh, I am sorry. It's got pink and blue splotches and speckles, and it kind of fades down into this like gray black tonal, and the vibe I was going for was like Barbie crying with her mascara like dripping down. And then again, this part will glow under a black light. That's maybe a little bit more accurate. I don't know. Let me see if I can. Can I? No, that's worse. That's better. Super cute. So I have one on Lavish, I have one on my plump base, and now I gotta fix my lighting. Bear with me, guys. I am not a professional. I'm not good at this, but it's fine. Yep. And I have one on my Posh DK as well as Stardust. They're just drying, so I will have these tomorrow, Monday the 14th at 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time. I might just toss yarn around. But yes, So that's another Barbie colorway, and then I'm going to do Weird Barbie. I don't know if I'll do anything other than that. Maybe after I see the movie I'll have more inspiration, but I'm dying to start dyeing some fall colorways. I really am. You guys, look what I found. Okay, I was digging through, like, I don't really have much of like a stash, but I do have stuff that I dyed in like 2017. And I've been wondering how, you know how, like, I think it's Caron cakes where they're big and huge, and it's like a real, it's not self-striping, it's like a gradient. So there's a really big section of yellow and it'll, you know, fade into like a rainbow or whatever. I did this in 2017. This is a sock blank that I must have bought because I didn't have my machine then, but I hand painted this as like a Halloween themed colorway. And what I wanted to do was, and then it's a palindrome, what I wanted to do was knit some socks with it. But now that I have a machine, I'm like, yo, I could wind like 400 grams and crank it on my machine and then dye it, and it would be like a 400 gram cake that you don't have to break the yarn, and it would just be like a continuous fade. I don't know if I could do it for like production though, because it's kind of a really lengthy process to crank 400 grams of yarn and then dye it for, I don't know. Would you guys want to see that? Maybe I'll do it just like in my downtime as something for me, because I might wind this up and make some socks on my machine with it. This has just been sitting around. I mean, it would also make like a cute scarf too, right? Yes. So I just have some really good ideas for different things for fall coming up. And I'm tangled in yarn. Yarn everywhere. The struggle is real. Okay guys, let's talk giveaways. So, last episode, I had this skein of yarn as a giveaway. And the winner is Marge Kemp. I'll put your name right here. Congratulations, you're the winner. Email me at prettytwistedyarns@yahoo.com and I will get this gorgeousness sent your way. So again, Marge Kemp, congratulations. We have a new giveaway this episode for episode 28, and it's very Halloween-y. So, this is a sock set. It comes with a 100 gram skein and two 20 gram minis. It has, again, blown out. Okay, anyone else who dyes these neon yarns, like, what the heck do you do to... Okay, that's better. It's neon, very neon, black light reactive. This is Safety Dance. It comes with a skein of lemongrass and Don't Fear the Reaper. So that would not make super cute socks. Do like a pop of yellow at the top, and then maybe, let me fix this, and then maybe like a black heel and do the body orange. So many fun things that you could do with this sock set. This is not a sock set that like I offer in my shop. These were leftovers from the neon collection, so I thought I would just put some stuff together and give it a new home. So, if you would like to enter for the giveaway, drop a comment down below. Help me name this colorway. So drop me a colorway name suggestion. Make sure that you're subscribed to my YouTube channel and like this video. And in true Teresa fashion, I forgot to tell you where you can find me. I am really most active on Instagram as Pretty Twisted Yarns, and I am also on Ravelry as Pretty Twisted. You can find my yarn at prettytwistedyarns.com. I also have a few of my 2023 Yarn Advent Countdown calendars, and it is spectacular. It was really, really hard work because it was a lot of math. I did a 24 skein neon gradient with a 100 gram coordinating skein. It's spectacular. You guys, don't want to miss it. It would make such an amazing like anthology throw, or like anything, any Advent project, especially anything that is like a fade, or it's going to be amazing. So I do still have some of those. The 13 Nights of Haunts is sold out, but I do still have a few spots left for the Halloween mystery skein. So that's all on my website right now. Right now, go treat yourself. I also have stitch stoppers and stuff like that also in my shop. See, I told you it was going to be short and sweet. I'm thinking it might be easiest to do short and sweet podcast episodes every 1 to 2 weeks. Because, like I said, I don't knit a lot. But I love showing you guys stuff that, like, dye dumps and things that I find that, you know, a certain way that I dye something and how that translates and knits up is the joy in my heart. Like, that's the favorite part as a yarn dyer, is seeing how things will knit up into different items. Now, I have been wanting to do a YouTube live forever, and I don't really know how, but put in the comments below too, like, would you guys, I want to know what you want. I want to put content and yarn out that you guys want. So I was thinking, what if we did like a YouTube live, and I'm dyeing yarn, and y'all give me suggestions, or I just kind of do like, this is something I've never done before, I don't know what's going to happen, and then just play and see what happens, or just do a podcast like this, but do it live if I can figure out how, so that we can interact and I can see your comments and we can talk back and forth. If I can figure out how to do it, I'm sure it's not even that hard. I always overcomplicate things. If there's a hard way to do something, I will find it. I will find the hardest way to do something, and then I have to like reverse engineer and say, how can I get the same effect without doing this hard? Like, I could overcomplicate mac and cheese, craft mac and cheese. I don't know. I think way too hard about things. So let me know if that is something that y'all would be interested in seeing as like a YouTube live. I think it would be fun. I just need to research it and try it. Like, I'm just going to have to go live, maybe make a fool of myself, because that's the only way that I will learn how to fix what is wrong. Because otherwise I'll spend hours and hours researching it, not practicing it, and still not be able to do it. So I might just do it and see what happens. Could be fun. I don't know. That pretty much is it, you guys. Yeah. If I'm editing and I forgot anything, I'll insert a clip here. But with all that being said, until next time, you guys, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye!